Since 2012, the unemployment has risen dramatically in the 16 to 24-year-old sector. In this interview, we talked to two young ladies.
I didn't do very well in school due to the fact that I was going through a hard time and couldn't concentrate on my GCSEs very well. But after school I didn't really get any support either by the job centre or anybody else for that matter. They're offering a lot of apprenticeships or work experience. They weren't actually offering jobs. They put you on courses to try and help you find jobs, but like I said, they really didn't help at all. It was just information of where to go to help find jobs.
Hi, my name is Ian Smith. I work for the Job Centre Plus in Rotherham. The situation we have in Rotherham youth and unemployment is quite high between the 16 and 24-year-olds. The government initiative is to make sure every child now is in education when they school leavers age of 16, and that would be either to be kept into a sixth form, college, apprenticeship.
My name's Nikki. I've got two little uns, I've got another one at way, and I've always relied on benefits from being young and leaving school. Well, when I was looking for jobs, the job centre did up quite a bit, but there were more job placements than work placements. Do you know what I mean? I get all my housing paid for, I get a grant towards my living for my babies, I get vouchers for food.
I got my rent paid for, but that was about it, and I had to live on £53 a week, feeding myself, my cats, my dog, and just generally trying to look after the house with that, and it was not working. I obviously wanted full-time employment so I could be on better money, better living, but as the time went on I couldn't find any jobs full-time, so I found this 0-hour contract at Green Dragon, and I thought it's a lot better than what I'm on at the minute, so I went for it. Even though it's not guaranteed work all the time, it's a lot better than the job centre.
The 0 contracts which the government have implemented over the last few years is to help the employer find new members of staff, but not with the situation where that they are tied down to a contract, and when time is odd or there's not enough work for the staff, they can then turn the hours back down, and then they can then go and sign back on for a period if need be.
Once I've paid everything out, my food, my rent, my bills, etc., I have about £15 to £20 left. When I was on benefits, I got really depressed again. My anxiety flared up, I couldn't go out my house, I was too scared to do anything, so that resulted in me going back onto my tablets. I've been on my tablets a few months now, and I started my job a few weeks ago, and already I can see the difference. I'm a much happier person, I can go out my house, I feel free, I can do a lot more things just because I've got the money, and it's just a whole lot better feeling inside rather than being depressed and anxiety all the time.
I don't want to rely on benefits for the rest of my life. I would like to get a job, but until my children are old enough to get jobs for themselves, but until that I can't, because there's no one to mind my children at all, and I can't afford to pay for child minders and nurseries and stuff.
In 5 years' time, I'd love to be at least in a full-time employment, earning enough money to be free, happy, can pay all my bills, can pay my rent easy, and still got enough over to even have a car, luxuries like that.
I don't want my kids to end up on benefits. I would like them to get a good job, good education, good grades at school, and even if so, go to university and make a good going out of their lives and not end up like I have on benefits for most of my life.